excited to show you guys my new baking mixes at the Baking Hive. I'm going to show you today how quick and simple and easy it is to make this pumpkin spice bar, and it has a delicious cinnamon fudge icing. These are so easy peasy, and we sell them in the bakery and at Jolly's. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how simple it is. So you can see, you just take out the little straight pin, untie this like the little loving package it is, and here's your little recipe card. And it tells you on top what you're going to need from home. So to get started, all you need to do is melt 6 tablespoons of butter in a microwave safe bowl. It takes about like a minute in the microwave. And then we are going to crack in 1 egg, and add 1/4 cup of canned pumpkin. So that's just pureed pumpkin. It's not pumpkin pie filling or anything like that. So yeah, or if you want to be real cool, you can make your own pumpkin puree. Just cook up some pumpkin, roast it in the oven, and whiz it up in a food processor. And I'm just gonna whisk it together. Let's move that little thing on the way so you can see properly. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can even link this to your kids to do. It's easy peasy. So there we go. I'd say that's good enough. Yummy yum. Woo! And now I'm going to open up our little kit box. See how cute they are. We have a little Baking Hive sticker, and everything inside your box is labeled. So it says icing, so we're going to set this aside and save it later for our icing. This one says icing, so once again we'll set it aside and save it later for our icing. And here we go. This is the pumpkin bar mix. Yum! You guys, these are so freaking delicious. I'm just gonna get this out of our way. You can totally save the cloth to clean or whatever you want, or give it to your kids to play with, make dress ups. But these mixes are so easy, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear it open like that, and I'm just gonna dump it in. Oh man, that smells like fall. Delicious fall. Not the cold fall, the yummy, comforting one. And I'm just gonna use a rubber spatula, and I'm just gonna mix in my dry and my wet. And it's kind of gonna look like sticky wet sand. We've all been to the beach when it's rained and it's turned into that wet sand. So don't worry, you're gonna think, is there enough liquid in here? I don't know. And you could totally even just dump this into your KitchenAid mixer or another mixer and just use your paddle attachment and mix it all together. So remember, wet sticky sand, wet sticky sand. And do you see how it's doing that now? See how if I keep pushing it, it's going to come together more, which is totally great. But really, it just needs to be like that. This will make an 8x8 inch pan. I couldn't find one. Well, I could. It was filled with another dessert. That's when you know we love baking. But this is like probably like a 5x7 inch pan, so you can totally use this too. So I'm just going to spray it with some vegetable cooking spray. This is just canola oil spray. I'm going to spray it nice and good. And then I'm just going to dump my mixture in here. Yummy, yum, yum. I wish you guys could just smell this pumpkin spice heaven right now. I swear you could leave this out on your counter and have it be a potpourri or something divine. And now I'm just gonna push it in my pan as evenly as possible. Think like Rice Krispie treats, you know, when you're just pressing it in. That's all you're gonna do. And here we are. And I have my oven preheated to 350, and this is going to take about like 30 to 35 minutes to bake. You don't want to over bake it because you want it to be like soft and dense and chewy in the middle, because that's what these bars are. They're almost like a pumpkin brownie. And then we're gonna put that fudge icing on top, but we're gonna do white chocolate cinnamon fudge. So get ready. We're gonna pop this in the oven, 35 minutes, let them cool, and we'll get making our icing. Okay guys, this baked for about 30 minutes in my oven, and you can see it's still kind of soft to the touch, which is exactly what we want. And now I'm just gonna let it cool, and I will make the cinnamon fudge icing. My bars are cooling on the stove, and while they finish cooling, I'm going to make the cinnamon fudge icing. It's so easy peasy. I'm going to take my icing pack, the one that looks like sugar, because that's what it is. I'm going to pour it on in. And to that, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of milk. And I'm going to just pop this in the microwave for 1 minute, stir it, and you can see that my butter has started to melt as well as my sugar. And so I'm just gonna stir this around. Okay, my butter is almost completely melted in there. So I'm gonna put it in the microwave. I'm gonna set it for 1.5 minutes, and I'm gonna watch. And once it starts boiling, I'm gonna watch and make sure it boils for at least 1 minute. Okay, now that my sugar, butter, and milk mixture has boiled for 1 minute in the microwave, I'm going to add in the rest of my icing ingredients. So my white chocolate chips with the cinnamon. I'm just going to pour that in, make sure that's in there. Yummy, yum, yum. And now I'm just going to stir it together. I'm going to keep stirring until all the white chocolate melts. It's going to be so yummy. But you can see it's really runny. So this kind of icing sometimes freaks people out because it doesn't get thick like buttercream. It gets thick after you pour it on and let it cool, and then it sets and then it thickens. So I'm just gonna keep stirring. Okay, can you see that? Let me show you. See, it's still quite runny, but it's getting thicker. And you can tell it's shiny right now, and when it's starting to cool a lot, it'll lose its shine and become more matte. So once all those chocolate chips are incorporated and melted, which it is now, I'm just gonna pour it over our delicious bars. Make sure to get all that out of there. So yummy, so delicious. It looks so yummy, I just wanna eat it now. And once I get all that icing out, I'm just gonna use the back of my spatula to kind of gently spread it all over, just so every bit of my bars get yummy and covered. And that's it, guys. How easy and simple was this mix? These pumpkin spice bars with the cinnamon fudge icing are one of our favorites at the Baking Hive, and we hope they quickly become one of your family favorites as well. Please check out the other mixes we have coming out. They are sure to just warm your home and your tummy with delicious goodness. Thanks again for baking along, guys. We'll see you soon.